The whole key with YouTube, as long as we don't try to cuss in the first 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No cussing in the first 7 minutes.
and my smokers know I
We
break
set a
that every
timer.
day. I break that every doggone time. See, I almost caught myself. So what kind of margarita did you get?
It's my favorite one. I come to this restaurant all the time. It's a blue agave margarita.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
God. She gonna be a little tipsy.
I just found out the other day.
Yeah.
The last time I came here, so I come here all the time, and very, very rarely I have gotten up on stage and done karaoke when I've had something to drink. And apparently they recorded it on their website, and I had no idea. So this restaurant has me on stage singing karaoke drunk.
That means you left a hellified presence on stage. You were either that good or you were that bad.
Maybe a little of both. No, I'm actually a really good singer.
I do want to go do karaoke one day because I always enjoy karaoke, but I got to get tipsy first. I got to get a couple drinks.
We should do karaoke. I love to do karaoke.
It's either going to be Rolling Stones or Al Green. I know people like Rolling Stones and Al Green. Yes, I have a strange music palette. So anyway, let's see, how should we begin? Oh my goodness. The trailer day, I saw your Telegram, right? She has a Telegram group. Y'all need to check it out. First of all, I like the fact that you look like a sexy Southern belle.
Oh, the one with Phenomdi and Black Rose, where I've got like
when you talking like I ain't had sex in 2 years, this better be good.
So the whole premise of that one was I was in thickness protection. Thank you so much. I got ceviche.
Oh shit! Y'all might get a boot. Y'all get a boot bag.
Okay. So the whole premise of that scene was I was in thickness protection. Supposedly I was a mob boss wife, and I told on him and got him in trouble for something. So I was hiding. I was in thickness protection. And so I was alone in the desert in this like mansion in the desert, and it was hot, and I was secluded, and I was horny, and I was stressed out, and I was like, someone give me something. And so I talked my 2 bodyguards into fucking.
Oh my God. And I ain't gonna front that shit was hot. and 2, I like you didn't come completely out of the dress. Don't get you. I don't mind seeing butt naked.
I think that was just organic in the scene because we got all excited and got into it. You want to know actually something funny about that scene that I had to edit out?
What?
I got a bloody nose during that scene.
Okay.
Because we were in the desert.
How do you get a bloody nose?
It was so hot, and we had been there. We had been there for several days. It was so hot in the desert, and I just got a bloody nose while we were in the middle of shooting. It happened. Like, and it wasn't like all over the place, nothing like that. Like, I just barely started to get a bloody nose, and then I happened to look up at Phenomdi because his dick was in my mouth, and he goes, "Oh, babe, you're bleeding," and I was like, "What?" And everybody just stopped immediately. Everybody backed off.
That was a moment like, damn, boy, she sucked the dick so hard she caused a nosebleed.
No, it has to be because I didn't even think about it, but yeah, we were in the desert for several days. It was so hot and dry, and we'd spent so much time outside sitting around.
Where you was in Vegas?
I thought I was pretty acclimated to it. Yeah. So I think it just caught up to me. But nothing like that had ever happened. But we had to completely stop. I had to completely like clear out everything. Like there couldn't be like if I were to choke and gag on someone's dick, there couldn't be any blood that would get hopped up. Like so we had to completely stop. I brushed my teeth twice. I cleared everything out. I was gurgling. I was doing all the things, making sure everything was totally dead and gone. And then we were able to resume shooting later. So we had to start pretty much all the way over. But like I edited 2 pieces together so I could use the beginning of it. But no one knows that. That's editing magic.
Oh yeah. Because the hardest thing is to get back the momentum when you stop. To get it
and that's
back
what's
from
cool
the
is they're not
beginning.
gonna know. They won't
Yeah,
even
the
know.
fans
They
ain't
won't
gonna
know
know, but we
because
know.
we can just hop right back into it.
Yeah.
But we just hop right back into it. And that's the fun part about shooting pro-am with people that are so talented. It's like they're just ready. They're ready to go. They're like, okay, here we go. Back in the
Yes.
scene. Here we go.
Oh my
But like we
goodness,
all turn each
doctors.
other on anyway. Like we're all just fucking each other the whole time we're there. I mean, everybody is sharing scenes in the house, so it's a lot of comfortability, and it's just easy at that point. And that was the last day that we were there too. So
Yeah, because so people got to understand, folks got to understand.
I don't know if I should have told people that, but there you go. BTS.
We can't shoot with air condition. So we talking about Las Vegas heat. No AC.
Hot
And you're
desert.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's doing a threesome. So it ain't just she fucking one. She's doing two dudes at the same time. Yeah, yeah, she got overheated.
So I'm working extra hard.
And she was enjoying every bit of it. For
what I can see. One in the front and one in the back the entire time.
Oh my God. And with that being said, it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. What's going on, my smokers? You know I say what, baby?
Oh, I was gonna say that was my first threesome. That was male, female, male.
We're gonna get into that right after I talk to my smokers. How y'all doing? Y'all know you know what time it is. It's time for the Smokers Lounge, the flagship here on the STO podcast family. You know who I am. Your wonderful host, Kevin Officer Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star, aka Ali Pounded Check. And you can find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Now, let me tell you about these sponsors. First up, eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, we love you, blusherotica.com. After that, great t-shirts, passthatapparel.com. Also, smokekine.com, the king of THCA, as well as sarahjcbds.com. Please use my promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order or first order from sarahjcbd.com. Pain relief, stress relief products, and for your sexual needs, she got lube. And last but not least, and our newest sponsor, if you're looking for a tribe, looking for a place to stretch your poly, swinging, lifestyle legs, you need to come to North Carolina and check out the OdysseyLounge.net. The Odyssey Lounge, the swingers social club here in Garner, North Carolina. Multiple rooms, functioning dungeon, and they have parties every Friday and Saturday night, and they're a theme. So if you're looking for a tribe, you're looking for a community, we got you covered. All is welcome. Couples, singles, men and women, even the LBGTQ. Yes, we are in exclusive, baby. Please come party at the Odyssey Lounge. Also, you can find me in the mornings with your coffee and your, blunt before you go to work or while you're at work or where have you at fullswapradio.com, as well as sgpradio.com, as well as skyhawkafterdarktv.com, as well as don't forget about the pro wrestling side of the STO podcast family. We talking about none other than pro wrestling smoke. You know, I'll give you that real smoke with that wrestling punditry as I break down and review TNA, AEW, WWE, AAA, and my favorite all-black wrestling promotion, Ashe Wrestling. So, yeah. So now, people, this lady here who's enjoying a nice meal and a margarita looking all sexy as fuck has probably one of the nicest asses I've ever seen in this business, and trust me, I've seen a lot of them. And hopefully, with both my toes and fingers crossed, that I get an opportunity to come out of retirement and she break my out of retirement chair. She is gorgeous. She is sexy. She is the Southern voluptuous BBW who is having a rookie year that is blistering. And I'm going to shut up and let her tell you who she is. Tell me who you is, baby.
Madison Marxxx. BBW Madison Marxxx. With 3 X's. 3 X's.
Yes. And
unless you're trying to find me on Instagram or X, then my handle has to have 2 because they wouldn't let me use 3.
Yeah, that was messing me up. I kept putting her name and kept putting 3. I'm like, wait a second, let me go look back. Oh, it's 2.
Confusing, right?
Oh man. And
it is what it is, but
hey,
I don't want to change it now. But it's also Maddie Cakes. My hashtag Maddie Cakes.
And look, as long as they can Google it, they can find it. Because it's shit. They ain't got to worry about putting Triple X
Have you Googled me? Okay, let's talk about this for a second, because this was a trip. The first time I Googled myself, nothing came up. And then like a couple weeks later, someone sent me a link of X hamster. I was like, hold the phone. What? I'm like out there now? That's like that moment where it first happens, right? And so then I went to that link and then I Googled myself and it was just like boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. I'm everywhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling to see your brand actually be there.
Well, I mean,
like my following and my brand has grown bigger than me so far.
Baby, let's keep it 100. You have had a strong first year. You have worked with established.
I started in my first. So I started my X and my OnlyFans in January, but I didn't do anything with it until late February when I met Dante Diggs. I worked with him on February like 19th or 20th or something like that. And so everything I've done has been since then. And it's
okay.
July
How did you
14th.
run into Dante? How did you run into Dante?
I meet Dante?
Yeah.
So I was on X and it was like that week I finally went, you know what, I've had this X for like a month and I haven't really been posting anything. Maybe I should post a picture of my ass this morning. So I was getting ready for work and I bent over in the shower and took a picture of my ass in the shower. And I posted it and just said, can somebody come wash my back or something like that. And he saw it. I was following him. So he must have seen it somehow because I was following him. And he followed me back and reposted it. And I was like, oh my God, he followed me back. I can slide in his DMs. And I was like, hey, thank you for the follow. Because I had like 60 followers. Like I literally had done nothing with the account. I posted like 3 pictures of me at the gym showing my ass and tits or something and was like, I'm here. But I hadn't really like done anything with it. And I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go to. At first I was like, I think I'm going to do solo stuff, lesbian stuff. Maybe if I get a boyfriend that wants to make content. And then Dante. And then I was like, oh yes. Like I knew all these doors were going to open if I said yes to that opportunity. I just knew. And so I said yes. And then I ran full speed ahead through every single door that opened because then that opened up stuff to Red Bottom, my first like pro-am like with a production company where it's been published and that was a collab with Damien.
I had to go for it. I can't even call Red Bottom pro-am no more. Them motherfuckers professional now. Cause them bitches in the AVN book. I told my smokers about the AVN book. That thick ass black book we used to get back in the day that tell you all the companies that's associated. Yeah. You AVN certified, babe. I'm telling you that you about to make the rounds to all the BBW companies. Yes, you. I already see it coming.
I've had some offers, but they were too low. The amount of the offer was too low for my time and consideration to travel and do all of everything I'd have to go through for it to be publicized by such a huge company that would own the rights to my content. It just didn't make sense as a business for a small person starting up. So one of them, I kind of thought about it. I was like, maybe later. I don't know. But there is a company. I don't want to say much about it because I don't want to jinx it. But I have a company that's interested that I'll be working with about early mid-August. So I'm excited to see what happens with that.
I got to finish going to Miami. I got to feel someone going to Miami.
No. It's not Miami.
Trust me, it's 2 that's in my head already that I already know they're going to call.
I mean, I'm going to be in St. Pete because of FetCon. And then the AVNs, or not the AVNs, sorry, the ASNs are the end of February, or sorry, end of August in Orlando, but they actually canceled that. I saw on their X this morning. So,
oh God.
but the awards are still being handed out, but they canceled the actual ceremony. It was my first time to be nominated, so I was really bummed to see that. I just hadn't bought my tickets yet, thankfully. Like I was gonna do it. I was gonna get through FedCon,
Yeah,
and then I was gonna
I was
buy
about
them.
to say, yeah, you ain't even been in the game long and been nominated. And I'm pretty sure you'll be nominated for an AVN too, but you know, I'm just saying.
ASN, not an AVN. ASN.
But no, she gonna get the AVN too. See, I'm manifesting, and see when I say it's gonna happen, it happens because I'm Negro Dominus. You feel me? I predict the future. I already see she gonna get an AVN now. No, fuck around, she might get a. We ain't talking about the fan. No, she might actually get the committee. I'm just saying.
What's that?
No, because Dante and them being, Dante Red Bottom has gotten a committee nomination for AVN. That's when it's not the fans that pick it, it's the committee, which is made up of Hall of Famers, directors, producers, and media. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because the scene that she did with Dante that I saw was wow. but now
I actually have another scene with him that's not even, I haven't edited it and posted it yet, but I have a second scene coming up with him that's really
Dante
good,
really
even better than
that
the first one. He did, actually.
I'm sure. And she looked like
I think he enjoys
she
all
gets
the
very, very wet.
I do, yeah.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure I can tell.
Like,
it surprise me, you squirt.
Kind of like Yellowstone Park geysers. I can't say too much because this is supposed to be on YouTube and safe for work. But it's like Yellowstone.
Oh yeah. So, but the first time when you did work with Dante, it was before I guess Red Bottom. Paint the picture for the smokers. Was you nervous? What were some of the thoughts that you had walking in? That walking out was different. You know, how was the experience? You know, paint the picture for us. Tell us.
Well, honestly, when he first followed me back, it wasn't the official account, it was from one of his backup accounts. Yeah. And so at first I was like, did he get hacked? Is this even for real? Like that was my first thought. I was like, wait a minute, is this a scammer? Did somebody hack his account? Like, why is he following me? I have like 60 followers. And so I just sent him DM. I was like, hey, thank you for the follow back. Like, who do I like owe like why are you following me? And he just responded with, we got to start from somewhere, right? And then it was so easy to talk to him. He was so down to earth. And so we just started talking. And then by the next day we were video chatting. And then the day after that, I was on a plane to go see him in Vegas. It just happened very quickly. Like I just happened to have lots of frequent flyer miles at the time because I was flying full time for my vanilla job. And so I had a lot of saved up miles, and he said something about coming to him. He said, if you're ever in town, I said, hey, for someone like you, I will just come to town. Like if that's what it takes, like I'll just come there. Just tell me when.
But I was talking to a girl the other day. I said, sometimes it takes you taking the step and sometimes making the effort, meaning that you're not trying to get him. It's okay for y'all to fly out to them. You know what I'm saying?
He had just moved to Vegas. He had only been in his house for 2 weeks from Miami. He had just moved to Vegas. And so when I went there, he had literally I was his first house guest in his house that he shot with, but I don't think anybody else knew that. You know, like I just happened to fly right on in. And he I just didn't want to miss the opportunity. And I was like, hey, for someone, I will fly there. Like I will come there. And he was like, and I was like, no. Don't tempt me. I'll literally do it. And so I literally bought tickets and was on the next day. And I remember being on the plane like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I crazy? But I was like, no, let's do this. Let's full sends. Let's just fucking go. So I did, and it was amazing. He was awesome to work with. He was so.
And how many scenes did y'all shoot while y'all was together at that
time? We'd only shot one scene. We were going to shoot more than that, but he actually ended up spending time showing me how to edit and stuff. And then he cooked for me. He like cooked dinner and stuff. So, and I don't know if he probably does that for all of his guests. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he offered to pick me up at the airport and stuff. And I was like, no, I want a rental car. But also I just wanted to have my own car. I'm very independent. I like to, it's like my safety spot. Like if anything got weird, I can just hop on a car and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes me feel safe to not have to wait for a fucking Uber if something gets weird.
Now I'm asking you this: when you saw the equipment, because I know that he shoots professional.
Oh style. Yeah, he's legit, and that's how when you walk into that, you're like, oh no, this is legit. Like he's got full on like stage lighting in his house. Yeah.
It made you step back. Wait a second, okay. This ain't no just. Anybody.
It's very surreal, honestly. I felt very surreal being it. I have to say now, after working with Dante, and I knew he was different right from the get-go because he kept reminding me, I'm different. I'm like, okay. But like, because he operates differently. From the time he wakes up, he works. He is editing, he's posting, he's running his platforms, he's building his empire. He puts so much time and energy and effort into it. He's getting his coffee in the morning. He's doing his editing and doing his little session, you know, in his office. And that's where his meditation is his morning starts. And then he works out and does all that too, runs his errands or if he has collabs and stuff. But he is so work focused. You can't stop a person that is that determined and that focused. And it's admirable to be around him, honestly, because it's inspiring. It's like, wow, like it's like a legit business. Yes, he fucks a lot of people. He gets a lot of pussy, but it's also business. And so it's awesome to see that kind of example. And I think that was the perfect example for me to see for my first time walking into it is go, this is what the goal is. This is what my goal is. To be working, to be producing, to be putting my shit out. Is the best example to see. And he actually showed me what softwares to use, what to download. He showed me, you know, this is how I edit, So once he started showing me stuff, I was like, I can do this, you know, and it just gave me inspiration to go forward from that moment with all this raw footage with 4 POVs. And it was, I'd never edited a video before. So that's why I sat on it for so long, honestly. And you know, what's awesome.
Oh yeah.
He never released that video to the best of my knowledge. Yeah. He sat on it because he knew that it was my first collab. He knew it was special. He knew that I had no content yet. He could have released that immediately and been like, launch this girl. But he let everybody else post their shit. He never even posted it. He was like, Madison, I got so many videos backed up. He's like, I got over 200 projects.
It's like,
I don't need this one.
No, because see, this is what people don't understand when it comes to guys. Women really don't, because y'all don't look at footage the way that we do, men do. How can I put this? If we shoot a lot, it might be a scene that we shot that we didn't even dropped. You know what I'm saying? Because especially we shoot a lot, you know, we're dropping a lot.
He drops something new. He drops something new almost every day. Every week he's dropping several things, it seems like. And those are projects that could be from like 2 years ago. And they were just so backlogged full of, because when you get your test and you're ready to go have sex, you have 2 weeks to get as many collabs as possible. So like, in that period of time, I think the most collabs I've done is 8. A 2-week period to just boom, boom, boom at a content house. Like you're there for a week. You just fucking do as many things as possible.
See, I never experienced a content house because they didn't do that when I was active. The way it
was fun as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
the way we used to do it, the way I used to do it, I used to bring the girl to me. She stayed for a weekend, and then I shot with her one day. Then if we had a male talent that wasn't me, he'd get to work with her the next day. Depending on how many scenes he's willing to do. That's the other part. But for you, because now, after that, of course, you end up shooting for Redbox with Dante or what have you. And let's just keep 100. Now,
so I actually, I went to.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I shot with Red Bottom in Florida, and then I shot with Dante again in Vegas after that. So I've shot with Red Bottom himself. We did some like one-on-one scenes, and he shot some solo scenes of me also in Orlando. But I also shot with Damian Knight with Red Bottom, and then I went back and shot with Dante in Vegas with Red Bottom production as well. So I've done several projects with Red Bottom, and then I also worked at BBW Adventures when I went back that time to work with Dante.
Yeah,
and then BBW, I did maybe our fatty.
Amazon Amanda, shouts out
with
to
Mr. Big D.
Yeah, shouts out to Big D.
That I literally just got last week.
Yeah, he would
right.
He would talk about he would touting you. He would touting you. But
what?
Big D would give you compliments, baby, compliments. He would give you compliments. He would tout how Miss Madison gets down. She's nice. Y'all go check out the episode. We talked about it on the episode. But how surprised are you how fast you have risen within the time frame that you've been in the game?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't take it for granted. Like I realize I'm in a very privileged position. But to be honest, I knew that I would go quickly because of where I was starting from. And I've wanted this for like 20 years. And so I knew walking into this, my assets that I had to put on the table. I knew the whole package was needed and necessary. Hair, nails, makeup, like you got to look the part if you want to grab everybody's attention immediately. There's a lot of beautiful women out there, like maybe they've done it for a long time and they just kind of quit glamming themselves up as much because they're getting burnt out with it maybe, or they just get comfortable with it, or maybe they're just like to put out natural content. I'm sure there's guys out there that love that. But if you want to be nominated for awards and you want to be a household name in the world of porn, you have to stand out. You don't want to blend in. So I went into this going, I have to do everything possible to stand out. But I have a world of beauty in my background. I've done beauty. So for over 25 years, I've done hair, skin, nails, and I've always done my own since I was about 11 years old. So I just know how to look the part. I guess I'm privileged in that way. I'm talented and gifted in that way. That I have to bring to the table.
And see, the thing about it is too, is you understand the power of being a sex symbol and being a fantasy.
About being their fantasy. You're the role of fantasy. So if their fantasy is to see a housewife who, is just doing some house, whatever, cleaning, doing cooking. I know people that make a lot of money doing cooking and cleaning videos and they look very natural, or they might put on lingerie to do it and they make a lot of money doing that because there's guys that love that kind of stuff. If you're looking for your niche, but like, I want to be a sex symbol. I want to be that girl. I want to be the girl that everybody else isn't. I want to stand out. I want to have that look about me that just says, oh, who's that? Who the fuck is that? I fuck with her. Who's that? Oh, shit. I already cussed. Sorry. And then I said shit. And then I just said it again.
I'm sorry. So
don't be mad at me, Bobby.
Oh, no, you good, baby. But we about to have a little fun. She's in public, so she's going to have to tone it down. But, we got to ask the questions. Because, see, she's fresh in the game. So the question I have to ask is, are we looking to do, have done, will do, down for doing anal?
I've already done lots of anal. I love anal. I'm 100 with anal. Dante did one of my very first scenes that I ever shot.
I'll say this. I will say this. I will say this after this show. I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
I know this. I'm gonna tell you right now what I already know. Is that I've been told by many people in the industry to not give them anal because they'll pay more for it if you withhold it. But I like anal. I want anal. I want you to give me anal to do it. Like, I know it's gonna sell better if I have that content too. So fucking give me anal. I've been doing collabs the whole time. Except for this big statement that I have coming up in August.
the key is don't do his lunch. See, because if you don't do it in your content, it makes your anal high. But let's look at it. Some people make more money with their content than they would get paid for it. So how you balance that
also,
is
I can be known as like the BBW Adult queen, and that could also be part of my brand.
But see, too, will also make you trump that stigma and that thought process. There's not a lot of BBWs that do anal.
So that's what I'm just saying. That could be part of my branding. Is Madison Marxxx does anal? Hello, like, Madison Marxxx the spot for all the anal that you want to see.
Because shout out to my homegirl, goddamn BBW Taggy Sue. Yeah, I did a couple of anal scenes with her. Oh God. And not a lot of girls want to shoot. Yeah, that's one thing I can't say about this era. A lot of girls want to shoot anal in this era. Not back when I was active. They would not let me get that ass for nothing. They wouldn't let me get that ass for nothing. And
I love it.
Huh?
When it's done right, it's amazing. When it's done right, it's amazing. I can squirt from anal.
Oh my God. I see. I'm going to really enjoy working with her. Because because like I said, it's one thing to work with somebody that don't do it as much versus work with someone that enjoys it and wants it. It's a difference. The scene is different. I can do different positions. Because see, the girls, because keep it 100, that's the other thing, is doing the different positions of anal. Whether it's, especially the missionary. Oh, I used to love doing that shot.
I was going to say, missionary anal feels amazing.
Well, then, shit. Well, then, with that being said, are we looking to do any of the doubles? The double A, the double badge, the DP?
DP, yes, I want to try that. I don't have any scenes with DP yet, but I think that there's potential for that in August for the scene that I'm going to be shooting.
Oh my goodness. We're trying to work our way to Germany.
I'm really excited about it.
Oh my God. So, but would you do the D-badge? Would you do the double badge? Or try it?
No. I don't think I want to. I have a pussy. You don't even know. I don't want it stretched. I don't want to be fisted. I don't want all that. I like to keep it nice and tight and right.
Ooh.
But I like to be stretched by a big fat dick. So I don't think I would really like it.
Oh man, that's see, she check off a lot of boxes. But producers gonna love working with your ass. Be like, well, she could do anal. They pick what? Say what? Oh my God. So now the other question: are we?
I would love a double cream tie DP. So like they both come inside me, one in the ass, one in the pussy. Sign me up. Do it.
Wait, are you down for being airtight?
We'll see. I don't know.
Hold on. Are you down for being airtight though? The mouth also is occupied as well.
I think I would, yeah.
Which I think answered the next question I was about to ask. Are you
because
looking
I've had two. I've had one in my pussy. So I had a mini gangbang at the content house. Natalie, Pinky, and I were both on the love seat couches, and mysterious thing, Richard Manson's dick sucked in the background by our fluffer, Blazer A. She didn't want to like be in the fucking part, but she was like, I'll suck dick. So she was fluffing people in rotation. But really, we only had Phenom D, Black Rose, Mike James, and Mysterious hopped off the camera. Chocolate Beast was recording. And so they rotated holding cameras and would hop in the scene. And so I always had a dick in my mouth and one in my pussy at all times. But I had Mysterious, Mike James, Phenomedy, and Black Rose, all in that. And so did Natalie. We shared the 4 of them on rotation. It's not edited and posted yet, but it's coming. I scored it a lot.
I'm pretty sure you did.
We put like a pink mat down. I brought a pink mat with me that was waterproof to the content house. I was like, I know I'm going to score it a lot. I don't want to ruin these people's beds, so I'm going to bring it
out. So it gets that messy with you.
It got used. We washed it and dried it, and Natalie used it too.
So it's safe to say you make it very messy.
Hey, Natalie and I are going to be doing like a 3-room tour. We've been trying to like talk to content creators and just kind of think it out and plan out and like logistics to see who's interested. So that could be an opportunity. Just saying. If anybody thinks they have the stamina for 2 of this.
What? What my boy said, to this day. I'm a good old country boy. Don't shit scare me, baby. What? Shit. People, y'all know my pedigree. I came in the game on with BBWs. I didn't have one on the face, one on the dick. It ain't Nathan. Oh, it ain't Nathan. Oh, yeah. Water me down. I'm sorry. I'm being bad. I'm sorry. I'm being dirty unk.
It doesn't faze me. I'm just eating nice ceviche, chilling.
Oh my God. So, so are you into BDSM or kink or there's a fetish?
That is a really interesting question because I am with certain parameters and like knowledge of knowing what's about to happen to me. But I've been in situations where men have done stuff without me expecting what was going to happen to me, and it kind of traumatized me. So I am with certain guys and certain individuals. I do like to explore that when it's done right. So what's that?
First of all, if it ain't discussed before we shoot, it ain't gonna happen unless she asks for it. And 2, when we talk about BDSM, right. we better discuss that shit.
This is also true, but I'm also talking pre-industry too, stuff that's happening, experiences.
But that's the thing.
Industry, everything should always be discussed first. You should never just bring something on someone. And it's a interesting thing to navigate out here because sometimes the lines get blurred, it seems like. And you have to be really careful about who you choose to work with. It seems like.
Oh yeah, and interesting she said that because now that you don't work with Dante, Black Rose, Mysterious.
He's amazing.
She done did a bunch of legacy shoots. A shitload of legacy shoots.
They're amazing. All 3 of them.
So my question is,
they were all amazing.
What conventions do a guy have to have moving forward to work with you to do content trading?
That's a really good question because I've had a lot of guys sliding in the DMs that I'm not interested in working with because of what they don't have to bring to the table. At this point, with the bar being set where it's at, if they're a verified content creator, they have to be verified. So they have to be like someone who is legit. I'm tired of these guys, and this happens to a lot of content creators and female, that are in the industry, adult content creators. Guys will slide in your DMs and try to pretend like they're a content creator, but they're really not. And they make content and post it, but they're not like a legit content creator. They're just trying to use that to fuck a bunch of like adult people in the industry. So for me, they got to be verified. They've got to have a legit following. They've got to at least have like a following that has been there for a while, like that they're serious about their craft. They've got to have good quality content. I don't care though if their following is 5,000 or 50,000. If their quality of their content is good and they have promising, like they look like they take it seriously. I don't want to just see some homemade amateur back shots and all their content. I want to see something that's got good rating. I want to see something that's got good angles. I want to see different angles, not just one POV the entire time, you know. I mean, but that can be done very well too. I'm not saying it can't be if there's someone holding the camera, getting all the angles. But there's a lot of people who just make really crappy content and try to, you know, and maybe they have a huge following, and maybe they do have an OnlyFans, and maybe they make a lot of money for their amateur content, but that's not what I want to make going forward. It would take someone who has something that really attracts me to want to work with someone who makes that kind of content. But at the same time, my professional comes into play, my brand comes into play, and I go, okay, how's that going to look when it pops up on my timeline? With everything I've already made so far, how's that content going to look on my timeline? How does that represent me? Does that make me look like I just went and fucked them because they had a big dick? Or does it make it look like it aligns with my brand and what I'm trying to show myself as a brand and as a creator? So that's what I take into consideration, honestly. The rest of it is negotiable. But if they make shit content and they don't take it seriously and they come at me like, hey, baby, you want to come over and make some content? Fuck no. That's immediate no. Take it somewhere else. I'm time for that.
No, because I say this all the time. I say this all the time on this show.
Hey, I'm so-and-so. I love your work.
Yeah. No, I say this all the time on this show. And repeat it with me, Smoker.
They have to show that they're like STD tested too. That's the other major thing. Like if they don't say anything about being STD tested on their page, I just don't take them serious, because a professional will put out there that they are STD tested by PAPS tested or whatever certification.
Yes, because
that's the other thing that
who you fuck matters. Who you fuck matters in so many ways in this business.
100%. If we're all fucking each other, we all got to be clean, because I don't want to fail a test because you lied to me. Even though I fuck people that I thought that I was being safe with, if you went and fucked someone that wasn't certified or tested or whatever, you just fucked some random person and then you came to a shoot and infected me, and then my next test positive, that's going to piss me the fuck off, because it makes me look bad. It makes me look like I'm irresponsible as a content creator. And if you've already bought flights and you have already logistically located yourself somewhere, because you're trying to test immediately as close to possible of these trips, because you only have 2 weeks. So you're trying to cram as many into those 2 weeks. So you're testing as close to your trips as possible. And if I test and then I'm landing somewhere and then the next day we're going to be shooting and I'm getting my test results that morning, if they pop up something that I've caught something, like, that's going to make me look really unprofessional. It's going to make me look like I waste everybody's time and my own time. So we take that shit seriously in this industry. And people that try to just slide in your DMs and want to hook up or want to meet and greet, like, you got to be for real. Like, you got to be clean as a whistle. Otherwise, I'm not touching you.
Not because I'm gonna tell you what's funny. People don't realize being a porn star actually is a lonely life. Technically, if you're single,
it's your livelihood.
You ain't fucking unless you're on camera. That's the only time
I'm not going to get blacklisted because I show up to a shoot with a disease. Really? Before I became a content creator, I fucked way more often. Now I hardly fuck up.
Shoot,
comparatively.
No, because especially if you want to stay busy, you got to test within 14 days. And you might be shooting like, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a month. Man, shit, that shit is damn like a car payment.
I tested like every month and just tried to cluster them all together.
Shoot, man, because
it's expensive to test.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I will tell you, and I'll do a plug. STD Hero, I'm an ambassador and affiliate for them now. As of last week, I'm officially like an affiliate of them. So if people use the code Maddie Takes, they can get 10% off, and I'm officially like an ambassador for them. I love them. They're amazing people.
So we are nominated for award, ambassador for the STD Hero, and and basically right now having a A++ rookie year. Did you know the ass is going to be that famous? Because you do realize it's the face of the
Here's the thing to people, though. I want to be real about this. Yes, I am growing my following, I'm growing my brand, but it takes a lot of work to turn your followers into buyers because the saturation porn on the market is tremendous. And when you collab with people who have big platforms, your shit gets published before you have a chance to edit and put it out. It kind of puts you behind the game. So you don't really make a lot of money out the gate unless you are just on top of it constantly, have lots of platforms, lots of content out there. It's hard. It's starting to trickle in, but it's not enough. So I'm working really hard to get as many platforms open and get as much content out of as possible. But I'm a one-woman show, so I don't want people to think that, hey, just anybody can hop in here, blow up overnight, and be rich. That's not how it works. So I just want to be real about that. No matter how big your brand is and how big your following is, that doesn't mean you're making a ton of money. Because I think a lot of people hop into this industry thinking, I'm beautiful, I'm going to make a ton of money. You're beautiful and you might make really good content, but it doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of money if you don't have a good work ethic and you're constantly putting yourself into your work.
How you market yourself.
90% job is editing and posting and marketing, yes. Like 10% sex and the rest is all computer work and editing and shoot. Like it's not what they think it is. They think that porn stars are out there fucking all the time. We fuck about 10% of the time. We cram as many as we can into the 2 weeks at a convention or something.
They're like, the fucking is 5% of the business. Because even to the point where, like I said, when I look at your pics, it's you give sexy big girl. So people can understand what I mean by that. Because I told y'all, I said, there is a body art that works in the BBW world. She got it. Curvy lumps. And an ass. She got tits and ass. Oh, yeah. See, to give you a preview, y'all need to subscribe to Premium Smoke Room. You see, I
have little tits. Compared to all the other BBWs and SSBBWs, I feel like my titties are small.
But no, it's just, to me, it's like you pick, she know how to pose. You photogenic as fuck. You curvy as hell. Yes, doggy style, you're going to see the heart shape. Trust me on that. The ass is blunt, like,
face down, ass up. That's the way we like to look.
That was like, it's like, it didn't surprise me that Dante jumped. Because, like I said, you have a look that, when I'm talking about all the BBWs that I think of throughout the years, from the Alexis Allure, Liza Allure, Platinum Pussy, Caroline, you right there with him and look in the look. You know what I'm saying? I might just look at your pictures and
I don't know
also
who those people are, but I'm sure they're amazing.
Yeah, basically, all of them are future Hall of Famers, baby. I smell you heading in that direction. BBW Junior Ginger, shouts out to her guy.
I sure hope so.
You know, but no, it's like no, and see too. Also, yeah, she looked good with a dick in her mouth, but you have personality on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell people, yes, you really have personality. Why fuck?
Not sexually. So, I have been a stage performer all of my life in different ways. As far as like singing on stage, acting on stage, and teaching on stage as a global hair artist since 2019. So I am very comfortable being on stage in front of people and on camera. I feel like it just translates into sex because I also love sex and I just embody character that I'm playing. I just go, this is who I am right now. Okay, let's be this person. Let's fuck like a mop off wife that's getting railed from front and back. Let's be like with Dante, the first scene, it was more like it was just the first scene and I was kind of playing like a fangirl, like, I'm new, my name's Madison Marxxx. You know, you just kind of embody that character and just keep that in your mind the whole time and it makes it easy for me. I don't know. I just kind of become someone else.
Yeah, because to me, it's like...
But I love sex, so it makes it easy.
I'm sorry, I'm saying looking at your pictures right now, it's like...
Look away.
If I put it this way, this is what gets you over to me. You are a BBW porn star with BBW pinup looks. See, yeah,
I love that.
I called it, yeah. Because I'm sorry, it's like, even to me, where I think about back in the day.
I've been trying to get a car shoot.
That would be hot.
I want to do car shoots.
Oh,
I had this idea to put, I have a horse. It's like a horse cock dildo that someone got me as a gift, and I thought I would suction cup it to like a Mustang and like ride it for some solo content. I haven't been able to have the opportunity to have something where I can do it, but I think it'd be really fun.
That'd be actually hot. That would be fucking hot like a motherfucker. Oh my goodness. So
if there's anybody out there who wants to produce that, let me know.
Yes, because here's the question I gotta ask, because I know that ass. You ride dick, baby?
Oh yeah.
She better ride dick with that fat ass of hers, goddamn. I'm sorry. That's a disservice to America if she don't ride dick with that ass.
I thought you watched my videos. I'm pretty sure I ride at almost all my videos. I just wanted to ask you the question. I was just funny.
I didn't watch this shit already. I already told you. I said
I didn't ride Dante in the very first Dante video.
I got some ideas for your ass.
But people have asked, like, why didn't you ride Dante in that video? Because they wanted to see my ass bouncing. I had an injury, and so he was like mental with me. Made sure we did all the positions. I didn't fuck up my knee. And he ordered heating pads to his house, and I had my knee like wrapped in heating pads every day when we weren't shooting and stuff like that. He was like carrying my shit up and downstairs. He's a total gentleman, FYI. So people who want to work with him, he's amazing.
Oh shoot! But I thought because y'all just didn't get around to it. That does happen. You have in mind you want to try to ride, but we never get around to it.
That's what happened in shoots where we had plans to do different positions and stuff, and then it just didn't happen because stuff happened organically differently. That's okay. If there's passion in the scene and they can tell that you're into it, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. When we work together, I'm gonna get you gonna ride my dick. Fuck that. I want that ass. I want to see that ass clap on my dick. I'm sorry. That's gonna get clipped up. That's gonna be clipped up. I guarantee you. Oh my God, people. Oh, look, I done held this lady up here for almost an hour, and she give me a little mukbang, a little drink, and we ain't touched service on a lot of shit. So I got to ask her the $1 million question. Miss Madison Marxxx, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Absolutely. See. I love this mug. I'm 420 friendly.
Oh yeah. So say no more. She'll be back here on the Smokers Lounge, and we're gonna bring her to, which was funny because we talked so much that I thought we actually did an episode. So I thought this episode was going to be that episode. But the next time y'all see her, we're going to bring her back to the place where the conversation gets saucier. The titties pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about the Premium Smoke Room. And loyal fans, please hit that QR code.
I might have a guest with me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we playing something for y'all. So y'all need to subscribe right now. Y'all know what it is. 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy. Plus, I have special event episodes such as Project Content House, where we show the behind the scenes of a content house, and the VIP Smoke Room, where I bring the ladies on, show a little tick, shake some asses and music, and answer some questions from my premium smokers. And once I get enough followers up on my Twitter, I will bring back live from the VIP Smoke Room on Twitter. Trust and believe. So I'm just waiting to at least get 1,000, followers. So go follow. Me on Twitter, Bull City Pro W. Bingo. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Go check that out and everything. And speaking about, and I forgot. Also, you can see my work as I give ladies the work because big dicks growing the sticks. That's why they call me Big Country Daddy. Also on Spotify, I have a subscription site over there as well. 2 podcasts we do enjoy. Had to Smoke on it, where I give my controversial, unpopular, and really don't give a fuck what you think opinion upon certain things. That's what I should talk about. And the other podcast is Savage Smoke, as I talk to the industry top male talents, producers, and directors, as we give you that real smoke from a male perspective about the porn industry. So whether you need some premium smoke right now for the first month, $6.25, or you had to smoke on it, or you had to roll up some of that Savage Smoke, please subscribe to the smoke. Speaking about that, Miss Marxxx, tell them where they can find you, spend money on you, baby.
I'm on X at BBW Madison Marxxx. My hashtag has 2 X's, but I like to say 3, as you can see on the screen. But because Instagram and X are haters, it is BBW Madison. 2 X's on both of those platforms, Instagram and X. And then I have an OnlyFans. The link is in my X bio. Again, BBW Madison Marxxx has the 3 X's. So those are the only 3 platforms. I have clips for sale too, but those are the only major platforms I'm using now. I'm opening a many vids very soon. And I have a Telegram. That's Madison Marxxx or 3 X's.
Oh yes, I'm on that Telegram and I like it. So, smokers.
All of my videos can be accessed there.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm sorry, people. You know, I think it's probably delayed for me this and third. But anyway, what did you people smoke over? What did you learn tonight? Well, what you learn is her ass is worth $1 million, people. She bent over, and from bending over with a wet booty, with wet butt cheeks, is now one of the hottest rising BBWs in the damn game. Yes, sometimes butt booty makes more money than titties. But seriously, what y'all learn is when a person gets to the business, say what?
Nothing. I said it was just that clean shower booty.
It caught my attention too. So, but what I wanted y'all to learn was that how you come in the game does make a difference. When I see the people that come in with the OnlyFans and they don't work with certain people or have certain come in a certain way, they don't succeed. Not for a long period of time. Some don't succeed at all. The reason why I bring up the way you come in is not just you went and you shot with established talent. It's your thought process, what your end game is, and what you want to do with this. I sit there and watched the documentary about these girls talking about feet fetish, right? They sit there and showed how they take pictures of their feet and all this, and they said how much they made. See, what I don't want to happen is that people think that it's easy to do because you saw the finish line, you didn't see the race. And trust me, this race never ends. There's no finish line. It just rest stops. You feel me? But the point being is that this game is a lot to it. Y'all thinking us just fucking on camera is it. No. Because you got to know how to market yourself. You got to know how to promote. You got to know how to edit. You got to actually pick the right people to fucking fuck on camera. Because, yeah, the one thing you don't want to do is fuck with the wrong person and then your name is mud. So when I sit here and say to people, your brand is based off of who you fuck. That's as serious as it comes. That's why I tell women, Yeah, there's always wolves in sheep clothing in any business. I'm sorry, it's entertainment, anything to do with sex or what have you. But that's why you make sure to deal with talent that is serious about doing this business. The reason why, because equally yoked. If you about your money and that person about your money, about their money, y'all gonna make money. If you deal with people that just in this just for the fuck of it, you ain't gonna make money with them. And you may not make money with that scene. Because the reason why, it ain't just, people don't do content trade just because we want to fuck each other. It's beyond that.
What's a portion of it?
Yeah.
It's a lot more than that.
Yeah. Because what it comes down to is, it ain't just, I want to fuck you. It's, no, I want to fuck you because I think we can make money me fucking you. That's what it is. So yeah, it's just the difference between content trading paid. Paid, you ain't got a choice if you fucking on that camera. Content, you have a choice. So you're gonna make sure that choice is a sure shot, which is called a calculated risk. Because you don't know how the public is going to react to that scene. It might sail off the charts as soon as you drop it. Or it might take it a couple of months before you even get your first one. The key is, you want to know how to make sure that you get a sure shot. Everything you do is banging. What my boy Shaman says, banger after banger after banger. Yeah. How I know this? I ain't filmed in what, how long? 6 years? And I got scenes that still making me money and they've been shot 10 years ago. Stop playing with me. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Miss Marxxx, tell my smokers goodbye.
See you guys later. This is not goodbye. It's just see you later.
Alligator, we out.